Good day, Lords and Ladies. Welcome back to Wartales with the Colonel Company and myself, Cornishknight. Last episode, it was basically a re-equipping episode. We were starting to upgrade our party's equipment. We took care of a couple of small little fights, nothing very impactful. Broke open a lot of the codexes, though, which was important. That was really important. Yeah. Defeat the ghost pack and kill the nightmare. We also picked up a perk which allowed us to get more points from completing objectives, which is really nice. Yeah. So let's attempt to do that. But now we need to rest. So let's eat some of these braised chickens that we cooked. A couple of rations of hemp. Is there anything else we can easily use to feed ourselves? No. Okay, chickens it is. Because, you know, even our supply of cured meat is running out. Okay, we've got no wood. Nice to put someone on there cutting down the tree. Wolf and wolf's relationship improved. Okay. Get some more stuff being produced. They're working on the codices, which is fantastic. Or codexes. And we're off to do our next job, which is going up here, take care of the contract, and deal with the rat infestation. Straightforward fight, level 6s. Okay, so I want to try and avoid using valor points if we have to, because we need to go and deal with the boss encounter. Well, the boss encounter, I say the rats swarm. You need to get there so we can get to their leader and stab him to death as quickly as possible. But we also need to pin you down because your abilities are annoying. It's overshot. It's not the worst one, but it's still really a pain. You're going to move in and deal with them. Okay. Send in the bear. Okay. Keep that person tied up. And they hit hard now. Okay. The leader has to go. So he broke his guard. Ouch. I'm going to have to do an aim shot. He's still up. Man, that's annoying. I'm going to have to use this. I didn't want to. Why didn't that trigger? That's problematic. You go and stab the archer. This is not going quite as well as I had hoped. There's still people up. Oh no. Kill him. Move to here. Then it's going to be you, but we can take care of you with the wolf. And who's next? Oh, it's you guys. Okay. Not a lot you can actually do in this fight. I can get you up here. Take you out. This person's going to be a pain. Okay, kill him. He's got the stupid knockback ability, doesn't he? Yeah, I've forgotten about these guys. These are basically sort of like legionnaires, which means that Roman legionnaires, they have the whole sort of really strong coordination abilities. Right, so you're dead. Now it's dealing with you fools. And I didn't move the right guy at all. Ah, well. Unfortunate. Yeah. Always with the bleed. That's really nasty bleed. In with the halberd. Fine, I'll let them flee. Because it gives us some points. We don't get, Legion Tunic. Every Legion soldier has worn this tunic at least once in their life. Not as much experience, but I want to get stuff ready for going to fight the rat swarm. So I can't afford... to have... Sorry, brain's not working today. I can't afford to have my guys distracted and use up too much valor points fighting off wasted time. Okay. As nice as your dagger is, please tell me I took a look at the one that had... Actually, no, poison does affect the swarms. It does affect the blah 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 blah. Poison does affect the pustule things. Okay, swiftness. Never troops collect resources in the world. More loot after battle. There is going to be a lot of rats, but loot after battle would be very much obliged. Regrouping would be nice. Deployment. Units engaged and got next to 2 freight allies. No, it's okay. Okay, we've got everything organised I can think of to take on the rats. Yeah. Rats are always a... Okay. You're going to go in there. Where are the swarms? Are there easy nests to get to? No, that is the question. Okay, this one is not going to be one where we get a lot of stuff out of this. Not unless we really aggressively push our guys forward. Where's the horse? Okay, so we need one person and either a wolf or an archer. Probably you. So it's you, a wolf, to go down there. Blokes to block. Yeah, we're not going to get a lot of these pustules broken, unfortunately, I don't think. Down here we've got the Great Swordsman for clearing out. Yeah, this is actually a pretty bad position, not going to lie. Having him here is better. With the spearman to support. But the axeman can go in there. If he runs in there, he can get all of these guys. This is going to be actually a pretty nasty setup, I'm not going to lie. Okay. Yeah, let's start and hopefully we can get some good starting attacks off. Not as good as I'd want. And then it's these guys up here next. Is it? Let's say it is. Okay, yeah, it is. So it's these guys. Then it's these ones in deeper into the swarm. Okay. And that's the ones in the back. Which we don't have a straightforward way of getting to. Morale goes up. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, we need to clear out as many of the rats as possible. Okay. Wolf needs to get out of the way. Actually, I was going to use the wolf, wasn't I? Okay, that's bad. Okay, you need to run. Which ones of these can we get easily? That one can get taken out. Okay, kill that. And then reposition over here. If I send you sprinting off down here. Yeah, you guys can take care of that one. Can't reach that. And you're going to cover this area because they're likely going to spawn in here. And then get back out. Right. Kick this bloated, horrible thing until it's well within its lifespan. We don't want to kill it yet. I'm worried about where the wolves are, to be honest. Bears I'm not worried about, but the wolves are really exposed. As are the archers in this group over here. Yeah, so... Okay, so we wiped out another nest. That's not great. It's got fever and is surrounded. we do have enough movement to kill this. Okay. Got a good amount of resources. Plague lever is annoying. The teeth are nice. Excellent. I'm always really nervous about doing the rat missions. Because they seem easy on paper. The thing is like, oh yeah, you can kill the individual rats really quickly. It's fine. But very quickly, what can happen if you don't stay on top of the swarm is that it spirals. So you can really quickly find yourselves being overwhelmed by the sheer amount of enemies. Which is not good. Not good at all. Right, I'm going to go back to town and collect the bounties for what we had left to do.
Might you be looking for work? Here is your reward.
Okay, we still have those two jobs to do, which is fine, and nothing else has come online yet. Go to the trader quickly.
My meat is quite pungent, I admit.
Yeah, I'll take all your stuff.
The war drags on.
Ooh, he's got olives. Very nice.
I barely have anything left to sell, let alone eat.
And that as well. Go and do some cooking. Make some more wolf sausages and get those out of the way. Some roasted chickens. And yeah, we'll make a single piece of bread. Okay, let's look at our camp box and what we want to move over into it. Once again, I can just process this to make more essence, so I should probably do that. The levers, or the plague lever, got a ton of blood. And the eyeballs. We can make some more high quality bait, which is nice. Okay. Yeah, sturdy fishing hooks. Getting her levels up for that is going to take ages. Did she even have the put on the learning thing? I mean, to be honest, who's running around with the alchemist one? That's just influence for every time we do it. It doesn't mean it learns it quicker. Okay. No. No, then. Pristine. You need fish oil. Okay.
Usually, I'm only allowed to tend to the animals, but don't let that worry you.
Give me your fish oil, mate. To be honest, I should probably make a whole bunch of it and just clear out my inventory.
Usually, I'm only allowed to tend to the animals, but don't let that worry you.
Oh, he does have wood.
Beasts are not that different.
I must have sowed something at some point. Okie dokie. that up. Do we have anybody? The only person who would get a new sword we could get for him is him. So if we want to make strength oil...
Usually, I'm only allowed to tend to the animals.
I want to make strength oil. Yeah, comfrey. Excellent. Then we go to the blacksmithing smart fords really quickly because I don't want to spend a lot of time this episode doing that. And getting the rim steel sword. Not masterclass, unfortunately, but still pretty good. So if we look at this in comparison to that, yeah, that's much better. Giving him the strength oil. He's got to hit like a truck. An absolute truck. 71 strength. He is gonna absolutely murder people. Okay. Yeah, that perk that allows anything to get... The thing we picked up a perk that means if you have anything over... It gives you more than 2 reward points. It gives you +1, so like... We get a 50% markup and everything. So stuff like making the alchemist potions, poaching. I picked it up to try and help us get the ill-gotten gain stuff up, but it's actually it's not that useful unless you're going for crime. Because a lot of their ones are like 3 or less, like a 1 or less. Well, basically they're 1, so it's harder to get. Okay. So next thing we want to do, we do have some outstanding missions, I know. But I want to finish up this. I want to finish up the...
You there. Show me what you've got in there. Let's see. What's this? Something tells me these do not belong to you. Thank you for your contribution.
Yeah. Stupid god. There's no point fighting them. This makes it worse. Unless the thing with fighting the guard in this game is that they're always pretty high level. So you either want to, if you're going to fight the guard, you need to be doing a brigand run. I've come to the conclusion. Either that or it's story linked. So you need to basically be doing a brigand run. We took care of the fight down here, and there's a couple of fights around here. I think there's definitely one over here ongoing. Where is it? Here we go. Didn't want to waste a night, but we may end up having to, unfortunately. Yeah, you don't want to go into battle fatigued, in my experience in this game. It's never worth it. Okay, let's eat the rats. You will pay our mercenaries the money we owe them. Let's give some of them some of that. And the sausages. Yeah, we keep one rat. Fantastic. And the artifact was unlocked, which is an engraved chalice, which is just basically a rare antiquity. This copper adorned. These stars, constellations may form entire. Yeah, so it's something that you sell. Treasure of Ancients. And that would take us time to do. Wading through all the filth and such slimy pickings, wasting our times with this rat's nest. There must be an easier, much less disgusting way to become rich. Oof. Yeah, talk to the others about our fears. Which is an annoyance because it's just a straight out loss. Okay, that's done. Backstabbing, finish off 20 enemies. Pickpockets, nimble fingers. Yeah, like none of these really help us. Actually, there is one thing we could do. We've got a couple of battles coming up. So do we want to do XP gain, first knowledge, XP gain? Okay. Attack Lord Vanalis's army, yeah. Oh, I hate that. They've sort of spread them out all over the place. So the archers, I mean, it's a good tactic. They don't have a leader, though. Okay. One alpha wolf is going to go and deal with the sapper up here. Not any pumpkins we can throw anything, is there? Pumpkin there, not near to anyone. A pumpkin there, though, which could be useful. Get it on the way through. And charge in to block him. Where's my other great wolf? One's there. Two normal wolves. Okay, great wolf. And you've got to go and pin him in place. They just got a lot of shielding, these guys. It's always a pain to deal with them. Okay. That should be good enough for what we need to do. Okay, let's begin. You can move up further. Okay, let's begin. You're just within range to pin him down. And keep him out of the action. Yeah, the thing is we need to sort of... I've been procrastinating for too long. We need to get this story, this particular area finished up because our characters have sort of gone beyond the level of the region. My viewpoint on how you tell if you're above level is the equipment you're using, because each region tends to be associated with a particular equipment bracket. For example, the first region is really set up for iron. It's like set up for like iron, and towards the end of the end of the missions, ghost material. This region is predominantly set up to be ghost material or ghost hide. And it's once you're sort of done there, it starts to be sort of like you can move into Rimsteel, but it's not the best. Let's go and weaken him. Okay, so you guys are going to move up here. Let's go grab a pumpkin. 96 hit with a pumpkin. Well, it's one way to do it. Okay. So, what was I saying? Yeah, levels. Area levels. What I think has basically happened is we stayed in this region far too long. And it's meant that the enemies now aren't up to our standards. Like, most of them are like level 6s. Like, they're level 6s, maybe level 7s with the occasional level 8. Most of my guys are hitting on level 8. They're either level 7 to level 8, so it means that they are really overpowered for the area. Okay, take him out. The problem is the duelists have the stupid charge ability, which means that he'll just run out of there and not trigger his ability, which is always a pain. Axeman can move up here. Leaving them both vulnerable isn't bad. I just don't want you guys to be bored that we're still stuck in the same area for so long. Especially when the fights get easy. Once the fights get easy in this game, it pretty much becomes like a walkover because you're just outscaling them so much. There's going to be that person down there that's fighting the wolf, which I don't really care about. We've got that under control. Break his armor. We won the fleet, yeah. You guys can run off. It gives us another tick towards one of our goals. And the Heart's men are basically winning. There are the rat cats, I've forgotten about those guys walking about. We can talk to them. They do give you stuff in exchange for rat material.
Rat nest infestations are always more common in times of conflict. Watch your step out there.
Okay, fine. I'll take that for this sticky oil. Compound, start the fight with deflection. Not the best oil, to be honest. Not to have it equipped to a slot. Yeah, I probably would have gained more just by killing them all, to be honest. I just need to check something. Compendium, no. Missions. It's going to be under missions. Outstanding missions. Choose a side. Find a way to open the trap door. You need a particular key for that, I believe. Find the abbots. Okay. So really, the only thing we can do is to choose a side, which means we have to go to the monastery. The problem is I'm trying to ally with Wartales, not Wartales, with the Heart. So this may annoy him.
Don't tell the abbot I said this, but Lord Wartales' sudden vision of Jeru is a bit strange. Don't you think?
Yeah. She basically backs up what the others have been saying, that...
How would you feel about stopping that usurper
Yeah.
the Heart from Blessed be Saint Elio? The Heart's tax collectors never miss a chance to ransack Boethius. I will take you to the hamlet so you don't get lost.
Okay. So they're up here. We can move quickly on roads. Yeah. The thing is that I like how the narrative in this game works, because on the surface, like, oh yeah, like, Lahart's the bad guy, he's doing all this stuff. It's like, yeah, but if you actually look at the information we're being given, it's not like that at all. I really want to get this. Yeah, there's a reason I'm killing off the ghost pack and clear them out. Which means that, to be honest, we want to do our big hitters up close. Only got to get 2 of that. Its damage isn't as impressive as I'd hoped. It's still really good, though. We need to keep one of them alive. I'd prefer it was the wolf rather than the boar. But we will work with what we can work with. I step back just a tad. Yeah. Kill him. And then we'll block with a bear. I wish there was a skip turn button in this. You're going to bite, little bit of damage, no issue. Okay, so his bodyguard spawned in. One there, one there. Okay. Which one is going to have a turn first? It's you. It's not great, but we can just hold you in place. And I'm willing to put deflection on you. You're going to die next turn. Question is, can you get... No, you can't get within good range, so we do need to finish you off. That's fine. The wolf can move up and help. The terrors spawned in a bad place, to be honest. Not the worst place, but it could be better. Yeesh, 66 HP hit. Going into there will give terror. But the horse has fairly good morale. And then can get back out. Okay, so all the creatures are taken care of. And now we can start really sort of slamming home our foes. We'll go, first of all, we'll start off with a frostbite from an alpha. And then we'll move both of our huntsmen up. There we go. Opportunistic. Fantastic. A good amount of loot. And with that done, we can get back up to the mill, which is where Lahart's forces are located. And next episode, we'll do that mission. Here, yeah. Ghost hunting is done, which is nice. Add the bodies to that pile. And if we look at our combined stuff, we can now start knocking out the ghost leather throwing weapons, which are just a nice upgrade to what we need to do. Here, I'm just going to start a lot of the stuff we picked up. I'm just going to melt down. Yeah, melt everything down. Get ourselves some more reusable resources left back. Always applies bleeding. Some weapons are some of those weapons are really good for that, especially if you're going for like a bleed build. Just trying to clean up all my inventory slots, really. Because we are pretty encumbered right now. So we need to basically get some stuff sort of unloaded. That's for next time, folks. As it currently stands right now, we're doing quite well. Food-wise, always struggling a bit with food. But that's just how it is. And the next episode, we will take the story mission, which will complete the final chapter of that, or the final sort of requirement, and we can then move straight into the fate of Athis. But I've been Cornish-knight. This has been Wartales with the Colonel Company, and I see you again all next time. Goodbye, folks.